Hey, this is Nat, and we're off our couch in Green Cove Springs, Florida. We are in Northeast Florida, just outside of Jacksonville, about 30 miles south of Jacksonville, and we are visiting a former Girl Scout camp, the 150-acre Camp Chowenwaw Park. Camp Chowenwaw Park provides a space for guests to hike, fish, paddle, and swim. And since this is a former Girl Scout camp, there are camping options here, including tree houses. Tree houses are available to rent per night. And again, since this is a former Girl Scout camp, there is a museum filled with Girl Scout memorabilia and therefore Girl Scout history. Our plan is to check it all out and experience what it may have been like camping here as a Girl Scout in years past and what it's like now visiting Camp Chowenwaw as a county park. If you've been joining us off the couch already, thank you so much for joining us for another adventure. And if you are new to our channel, welcome. Thanks so much for joining us off the couch. And if you're yet to subscribe please, because we are off our couch on a new adventure every week. And let's go ahead and get this adventure started. First off, there is no charge to enter the park. There are individual charges for the pool and for camping, which we'll discuss as we roam throughout the day. First, I think we should visit the museum and really understand the origins of the park. This park operated as a Girl Scout camp from 1933 to 2005 roughly, until it was purchased by the county, Clay County. The name of the camp, Camp Chowenwaw, comes from the Creek word sister. So for over 70 years, this camp provided a place for young girls to enjoy swimming, boating, crafts, astronomy, outdoor cookery, and of course, campfires. And it being 1933, the year that the camp started, the museum discusses the challenges that the women faced during that time period, as well as racial integration and those challenges. I was never a Girl Scout, but I find walking around the museum highly interesting because my daughter is a Girl Scout. She's a Brownie and a Juliet now, which is a position named after the founder of the Girl Scouts, Juliet Gordon Low. Juliets, if you don't know already, are independent Girl Scouts. They do not have a troop. So they can independently earn their own badges, attend whatever Girl Scout events are available, which is cool, but she does miss her troop. Due to scheduling conflicts, she couldn't be in her troop anymore, so we went with the independent route. It's not the same as being in a troop, though, and having that sisterhood. She really misses going to her troop meetings. Well, at least we're surrounded by so much Girl Scouts now, and we can even practice the Girl Scout promise. I can feel some of you reciting it right now. Feel free to tell us in the comments about your Girl Scouts experiences, your Girl Scouts memories, and have you ever visited a Girl Scout camp before? And have you visited this Girl Scout camp before? You know we want to hear about that. Here's a replica of Treehouse Point and the first treehouse that was built here in 1979. We'll see that a little bit later today. Stay with us. I think this is really cool here. Items that were found when the county took over and started renovating the park. Look at that. That'll take you back. And this will too. We're trying to make a call, but we're a bit out of practice. I don't think I've used a rotary phone since I was 12, maybe 13, when I used to go to my grandmother's house. I'm curious, is there anyone watching that has never used a rotary phone or really doesn't even know what this is? You know what? Never mind. Don't tell me. I don't want to feel older than I already feel already. Okay, so let's keep exploring. There is a nature center here that's currently closed for renovation, but there's nature, as in creatures, all around us still. In this pond, there are turtles. You can possibly see alligators within this park and river otters. It sits right on Black Creek, which we'll walk to next. Of course, many birds can be seen in this park, and lovers. They are everywhere and huge too. Well, as promised though, we're going to step over all other lovers and walk over to Black Creek because this is beautiful and I want you all to see it. Black Creek is a tributary of the St. Johns River, the longest river in Florida. And isn't this just a fantastic view? Let's walk some more because we'd like to take you all to the Jungle Trail now for more nature and more incredible views. A little more history as we walk. This trail was built to lead to a swimming pen in the creek, which kept the water hyacinths and, more importantly, the alligators out. And as we walk, there are markers describing what we can see, such as the beautiful trees and plants that surround the trail, and what we may see as far as animals are concerned. While I do not see any gators in the water, or any other creatures for that matter, and I had to ask London because I'm not a huge fan of swimming, definitely not in real bodies of water. But I was curious, why block the water hyacinth? I mean, I can see them get in the way when you're trying to swim, but they are so pretty. But London explained because of the roots, it can drown you if you're trying to swim through it. Well, that answers my question. They are beautiful, just floating on the water though, aren't they? I don't know about you all, but I could enjoy this wonderful view all day. But there are other perks of this park, like the playground and the story walk and the pool that we need to get to. Usage of the pool is open to anyone, and the pool is very affordable, I would say. It's $3 per adult, $2 per kid. It is cash or check only. The pool hours currently are 11 to 6, Monday through Friday, 11 to 7, Saturday, and 1 to 5 on Sundays. But the website link will be in the description if there are any changes or you do need additional information. And now we should check out the camping opportunities here. As it shows on the brochure, there are multiple camping options available. There are tent camping sites, there are cabins which have electricity, air conditioning, and heat, and there are the tree houses. We saw a replica of one of the 8 tree houses in the museum earlier. The tree houses do not have electricity. Let's go get an up-close look at the tree houses now, because having the option to stay overnight in a tree house isn't something that's just a run-of-the-mill type of thing. Just seeing tree houses available for overnight camping stays isn't a run-of-the-mill everyday type of thing, which is why we are on the Treehouse Trail moving through the wetlands. This is a freshwater wetland, and look at how green it is out here. Love it. It really feels like we're way out in nature. Anyways, we have reached the end of the boardwalk, I believe. Right now we just see a bunch of water too deep for us to cross, which is disappointing since we can see some of the tree houses from here. But the disappointment is short-lived, thankfully. London sees another path to the tree houses, so come on, let's go that way. So as we're making our way to the tree houses, let me add, if you do choose to camp here, whether it's in the tree houses or the cabins or you're doing the tent sites, there are carts available to bring your items to the campsite, so there's no parking actually within the campgrounds. And I'm sure all of you that are watching that are hiking and camping professionals, I'm certain I don't have to tell you to have your bug spray on. But I do feel like I do need to say it, because I tell you, it feels like we are walking into a war zone right now, with no protection, no ammunition. We are getting slaughtered out here by the mosquitoes. But we are persevering, and we have made it to Treehouse Point. So again, there are a total of 8 tree houses. We're going to take a walk around. I'm going to take a look at them. But let us know, would you stay in a tree house, and have you stayed in a tree house? I think this would be fun. I am concerned though about the mosquitoes, which are still whooping us, by the way. And ooh, did they bite hard? It's intense out here. So intense, my daughter has declared from now on we are bringing the bug spray with us. See, she's already sharpening up her Girl Scout skills. Back to the tree houses. Let us know, please, if you stayed at one of these tree houses, and how did you like it? Look at the gorgeous views here from the treehouse. Now that would be a big perk of staying here. I think these tree houses are really cute too. They're all pretty similar, maybe just different variations in the wood color, and you see that they're all spaced out around this one area. Those are our thoughts, our observations about the tree houses, but we would love to hear your thoughts, please, about the tree houses and about the entire park, because we are done for this adventure here at Camp Chowenwaw in Green Cove Springs, Florida. Thank you so much for joining us here at the museum and on the trails and the campgrounds. Tell us, please, was there a part that you found most interesting, something that made you really, really want to visit? And if you did find this video helpful with your planning, please hit the thumbs up button. And we would like to formally invite you all to join us off the couch for another adventure. Each and every Saturday, we are off our couch for a new adventure. And this one takes us back to Central Florida to New Smyrna Beach for a walk down Flagler Avenue. This avenue is stacked on both sides with shops, restaurants, and more. We'll be stopping in at a few of the spots too along the way before we reach the end of the avenue, which leads to the beach. It's going to be a great walk, a fun, tasty, and rather unusual walk from beginning to end. So join us off the couch, please, for that adventure. And if you're yet to subscribe, please. And join us too for our monthly newsletter if you haven't signed up for that already. Each month we provide travel inspiration, travel tips, and more right to your inbox. The sign up link is on our website at offourcouch.com as well as in the description. As always, we must say thank you for joining us on this adventure in Green Cove Springs, Florida at Camp Chowenwaw Park. And thank you for all of the likes, comments, shares, and feedback. All of you join us off the couch and participating in these adventures is what make these weekly adventures possible. So thank you. Until next week, click on the video to see another one of our experiences. Thanks for watching.